Okay, guys, I am going to be playing a very unusual demo here for this channel. And no, I have not lost my mind. It's called Flowers. And we are going to be playing, let's just hit start here. This is a trial version. It covers, 2 chapters. This is, sort of a manga style. If you know your Japanese culture even a little, they have romance novels and they're for young ladies, and it is considered
彼女を連想し思い出すのは王女という単語。取り返しがつかなくなるほどにスポイルされた美しい王女。確かな子を持ち、相手の心を傷つけることに躊躇はない。絶対的な命により処刑されてゆく彼女らを見ても、精神的虐殺を行う振る舞いを見ても、私は王女こそが処刑台を心待ちにしているように思えた。これはこれからの物語は私とある王女との出会い。
Okay, even though you may know that the LGBT community has a lot of trouble being accepted there, although they're making many strides forward, it's considered very healthy for young ladies to have at least entertainment such as this, where they will have a young female companion, a girlfriend. Okay, I had mixed feelings about accepting Mayuri's request. However, and I'm clicking left mouse button here, I could use this ballet practice to spend time with her. So this is going to be a romance between 2 young ladies. It may be light romance, it may be something more, I don't know. But if I am putting it up, I feel it's acceptable within the realm of good taste, or you won't be seeing it. Just the thought of sharing secrets with my Amite partner fills me with joy. And in this academy, they put 2 girls together for partners so that they can learn to get along such and such. I'm so excited that I can barely sleep, and I am unable to contain myself as I eat breakfast at the dorm cafeteria, and they are high school ladies, by the way. After breakfast, the feeling lingers with me until I go to take my bag from my room so I can go to class. Yes. I'm stopped by the feeling that something is off, and there's a supernatural element as well. As I reach for my bag, which is on the top of our triple bunk bed, I see the cause. Su. Oh? Rika never fails to make her bed, but there's a pile of books left on it. Okay, I'm saying Japanese culture, and I may be wrong, so I do apologize. The tension I feel gives way to curiosity. Wondering what Amity partner is reading, I gaze at the spines of the books as I get my bag. Oh, this is a book from the academy. Having said that, I realize that they're all property of the academy. I wonder if she's studying theology. I lean in closer and look at the titles when I look up in surprise at the sound of a door opening. Ichigo! Oh, there you are. Hurry up. Let's go to class. I greet Sasaki with a good morning as I adjust my grip on the bag and... Oh, the books. I must have knocked them over with my bag. I rush to stack them back on the bed. Okay. When the girls speak the lines, I'll just let it go to them.
ちょっと待って、今本を。
I see a familiar title written on this book's spine.
これって、嵐が丘。
Why is one of the missing books here? What about the other ones? I glance over the other titles and my suspicions are confirmed. They are definitely the missing books. This means...
どうしたの、スオちゃん。固まって。
Okay, frantically, I hide the title behind my back. I don't know what's up. I haven't seen the first chapter of this game, so I'm not sure if they're all besties or not, so let's kind of...
そんなに必死になって、なんか面白いものを隠してるんでしょ？
Uh-oh, this was the wrong one to hide stuff with.
違うわ。これはそこって委員長のベッドだよね。もしかして委員長の恥ずかしい秘密が？大丈夫。私が思っているやつなら秘密にしとくからさ。ほらほら、早く渡しちゃいなって。そこダメ。
Ichigo grapples with me as she tries to take the book. Her small hands dart over my hips, stomach, and chest. I shriek out of embarrassment. I lose balance while trying to escape and fall hard on my behind.
ごめん、大丈夫だった？大丈夫。
So as you see, it's a little bit
これ、スオちゃんが落としたみたいだから拾ったんだけど。
frisky,
隠
but
してたや
it's
つって
okay.
これでしょ？
I talked over you, my sweet Sumimasen.
女の子が読んじゃダメな本とかじゃなかったんだね。
I grab her outstretched hand and then accept the book from her.
よかった。嵐が丘、どこも折れたり破れたりしてないみたい。え？それって嵐が丘なの？英語でわからなかったけど。
Okay, yeah, I suppose she doesn't understand the Roman letters. Maybe she realizes she went a little overboard.
それって盗まれたって話してたやつだよね。
With those few words, my efforts to hide it are made futile. Okay, so now she knows it was one of the stolen books. During our lessons, lunch, and ballet class, nothing had happened, and so I felt a sense of relief. So, why is this happening?
それってどういうこと？
What is that supposed to mean? I wonder at how terrifying her quiet, restrained voice is. It's more powerful than a yell, and it fills this place with tension.
だから本が見つかってよかったねって話だよ。
And Chico brings it up at the tea party, perhaps not sensing the tension in the air.
今朝委員長のベッドに紛失していた本が置いてあって見つかったからよかったねって話しただけだけど。
She says this as she takes a sip of her steaming tea.
まさかお茶会で話すなんて。
Yeah, she doesn't seem the brightest girl in the world. And so I'd been so relieved that she gave no indication of bringing up that morning's incident. but events are unfolding just as I had feared. So,
それって私が盗んだように聞こえるんだけど。ああ、言われてみればそうだね。だからスオちゃん隠そうとしてたのか。白羽さんが私
I hang my head thinking she suspects me of having tried to frame her. I love the artwork in here, by the way. It's very beautiful. No way, this can't be. Hearing everyone in class whisper about it makes being here unbearable, and all I can do is stare with flushed cheeks at my fingertips.
スオちゃんと委員長のベッドになくなっていた本が積まれてあったのを見つけたんだ。
They're all turning against her. This is
そう
horrible.
か。委員長が誤解されるかもだからあんなに慌ててたんだね。
Even when asked directly, I am unable to answer.
その言い方だと白羽さんが私のベッドに本を置いたのを佐々木さんに見られて慌てたようにも聞こえるわよ。違うよ。スオちゃんはおとなしいもの。そんなことできるわけがないって。それには私としても同じ意見。
Okay, maybe the girls aren't on her. Ringo says that as she bites into a donut. I am happy to have both sisters on my side, but...
そうなると佐々木さんたちは私が本を盗んだ犯人だと思っていることになるわね。
Uh-oh. My heart aches at Rika's icy tone.
やだな委員長。そんなに堅苦しく考えることはないって。借り出しの手順が面倒で部屋に溜めてただけでしょ。ちゃんと今はいないけどユリに言われて返すために用意してたんだからいいじゃない。そう魔が差す時もある。
There you go. The tension in the air loosens up a bit as the twins nod exaggeratedly in unison, and even I hear some laughter spill from the class.
冗談じゃないわ。
Uh-oh.
花火師さん。
Hanabishi?
冗談じゃないって言ったの。私は規律を守らない人が死ぬほど嫌いなの。
In case you haven't ever saw any Japanese culture material before, there is always one character that loves the rules way too much and gets way too homicidal about it.
盗まれていた本なんて置いていない。誓うわ。これじゃ反感を買うだけだわ。
Whether she denies it or even twists our arms, it is only a temporary solution. Seeing as she has no evidence, her actions leave behind a bad taste.
花火師さん。
Seeing her like this reminds me of a line from the movie The Public Enemy, and I let out a small sigh. There are only two kinds of people, right and wrong. I could be on her side. I think long and hard of this as I stare at my tea, which has gone cold. Okay, so it seems like these books are rather important, and of course you wouldn't want to steal from your school, but, you know, they've been found. Let it go. Let it go. Morning comes. Okay, so I think I'm going to see if they're going to give us a thing here soon, and then I will cut us off. I look around the classroom and breathe a small sigh. This is what it has come to. Okay. Up until now, people would gather around Rika before morning prayers due to her good qualities and role as class president. However, there's no one around her now. Perhaps that's why the ear around her has grown so thick. How can I talk to her? How can I face her? Situation is starting to look like what I experienced at my old school. Because connecting with others is uncomfortable. You don't want to interact with anyone. Your attitude hardens. My eyes meet with Rika's for a split second, but I quickly avert my gaze. I've decided to help clear the misunderstanding surrounding my Idite partner. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I do apologize. Nevertheless. So you are doing an investigation. I rack my brain in the empty hallway after class. During break time and after lunch, I've been thinking of how to gather evidence to pinpoint the culprit. However, taking a deep breath, I press a hand to my forehead and think hard. Something clicks in my mind before I say the word out loud. That's it. When I was alone, I would play a game of make-believe with myself. I enjoyed pretending to be my favorite characters and thinking about what they would do. If I were a detective, what would I do? If I were a detective in a movie or a novel. Thinking that a detective was surely safe to return to the scene of the crime, I head back to the dormitory. I move toward Rika's bed where the books had been and stand there motionless. Actually, you can use, I believe, talcum powder. If this were a movie, I would take a strand of hair from her bed and run a DNA tests, but I obviously don't have access to such technology, so... Grandfather taught me people hide secrets beneath their beds and I shouldn't disturb them. So I shouldn't, but then again... Naturally, I'm reluctant to invade someone's privacy. Plus, there is probably no private space I would want someone touching less than my bed. Reach my hand out and pull it back. Conflicted, I repeat the motions a few times until...
Hanabishi-san! 私は何をしているのと。もしかして私のベッドに何か置こうとしていたのかしら？
She smiles blankly and I shake my head vigorously. Her face still a mask of suspicion. She turns her attention to my clenched fists.
何も持ってないよね。
I should just say it.
何？
She'll probably just tell me to mind my own business.
私、怒っているわけじゃないの。何か用があったのなら話して。
Okay. Her tone is sharp.
私、犯人を探しているの。犯人？それって。 図書の紛失をリッカさんのせいにした人、私リッカさんが犯人だなんて思っていないから。
My faint words gradually become a shout. Unable to control my emotions, my hands begin to shake and my entire face turns red. Rika, who remained firm against my words, blinks at last and takes a few steps towards me. Seeing her raise her hand, I shrink back, thinking she's about to hit me. Then, I feel my hand being squeezed and raise my head.
嬉しい。嬉しいわ。白羽さんに犯人じゃないって言ってもらえて。
Aww. The hand squeezing mine is warm and her cheeks are flushed as well. Seeing Rika break into a smile, a warm glow of happiness fills my chest.
言ってよかった。あの時お茶会できっぱり私じゃないって言ったけど、本当は不安だったの。みんな信じてくれないんじゃないかって。教室では昨日の今日だからってこともあるだろうけど、話しかけられなかったし。そうだったの。
As I listen to this unexpected confession, I realize that even someone as composed as Rika gets nervous.
白羽さんにも教室で目があったら避けられちゃったし。あれは冗談。白羽さんが目をそらすのはいつもだものね。
I respond with a bashful smile, then look down at the hand she's squeezing.
でも本当に心強いわ。やってないって言ってくれてありがとうね、白羽さん。
She smiles faintly and she looks so fragile that I find myself wanting to hug her. I begin to sweat as I become all too aware of her hand.
手を離してくださいなんて言ったら。
She surely take it the wrong way, and I think, as I regard her troubled expression questioningly.
白羽さん、犯人を探しているって言っていたわよね。ええ、そうだけど。その犯人探しなんだけど、私も一緒に探していいかしら。
Cool, they're gonna be partners.
だって私の無実のためにしてくれていることなんでしょ。
Kind of.
それなのに私自身が何もしない、動かないなんてことありえないわ。
Uh-oh.
一緒に探しましょう、花火師さん。
I say.
ありがとう。
She does a little jump for joy while still clasping my hand, and I stumble forward. When she finally starts waving our arms around, she asks what we should do.
まずは実質を調べようとしたのだけど。
I glance around, but if there had been anything amiss, that I'm sure I'd have noticed it right away. I tell her as much, my shoulders slumping.
ここには何もないだろう
There's
し、
nothing. Okay.
まずは図書室に行って紛失していた本を調べてみようと思う。なるほど。なんだか刑事になったみたいね。
So we're gonna have our two young detectives.
それじゃあ行きましょう。ええ、花火師さん。
And by the way, the romance in these novels was very light, if at all. Sometimes there was hand-holding, and that was no romance. She finally lets go of my hand as I say this, and she stares at me with a disapproving expression. Bewildered, I cock my head.
さっきまでは名前で呼んでくれていたのに。え、リッカさんが犯人だなんて思っていないから。リッカって呼んでくれて嬉しかったのに。さあ、捜査開始よ。
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's nice. It looks like the girls like each other well enough, and they were made partners by the school, and they'll be partners as detectives as well. Our footsteps are the only sound as they echo through the dim
誰
space.
もいない。図書委員の人は何をやっているのかしら。貸し出しの時間が過ぎたら帰っていいことになっているから。
Oh, really? Rika whispers, but she doesn't seem convinced.
私は貸し出しの時間が過ぎても居座っているけど、他の図書委員さんは貸し出し時間の午後5時が過ぎたら帰ってしまうみたいなの。
And I apologize if my Japanese isn't up to snuff. It's been years. Once barring hours end at around 5 o'clock, I answer.
そうだったの。スオさんがいる時間にしか借りに来なかったから、閉校時間になるまで残っているものだと思っていたわ。
I go behind the desk and search the shelf as we speak.
それは何があるかわからないから、まだ返却していなかったのよ。
Seeing the books that were used to frame her, Rika frowns and glares at them. I take a book in hand and say what's been on my mind since we left the dorm.
この本から犯人を特定しようと思っているの。え、特定ってそんなことできるの？あ、そうか、そうね。本に貸し出し人の名前が書いてあればわかるわよね。実はそう思って紛失扱いになっていた本の最後の貸し出し人の名前は調べておいたの。
Rika looks down disappointed, but she was off the mark.
本当に探してくれていたのね。嬉しいわ。
She thanks me with a smile.
だから今度は別のアプローチの仕方をしようと思って。アプローチ？
From among the 10 missing books, I take one called The Life of Mary Magdalene and touch the cover.
本の種類、亡くなった日時から借りた人物像を調べようと思うの。それだけである程度は絞れると思うし。
Rika sounds impressed as she clasps her hands. Smelling back at her, I take the cards out from the book pockets and open a blank notebook so we can identify the time of disappearance and the person who took them. Okay, and I am going to end it there for us, and if you would like to see me play more of this,
何か分かったかし
I
ら？
will certainly do so. And I will give you the link over so you can play this demo for yourself. Because it looks like it's going to go on quite a while until we get to a save point. And so I am going to sign out here in this. If you like what you have seen, please leave, comment, and subscribe. And I really do enjoy this game. It's interesting. It looks like they are going to go on and become detectives and solve the mystery. And it does look like a supernatural element is going to come in on this. And I will certainly play on if you wish to see me play on. And you will have a link so you can play on yourself. And this is Nightcat, and this is Nightcat signing off. Bye-bye.
$10冊の本すべてでなくてもいいから 共通する名前があればとは思ったけど、10冊とも同じ本を借りている人はいな